Before you start, make sure the application you want to record is open in another tab within the same browser window. This is important, as you will only be able to record tabs in the same window. Make sure you are positioned on the group into which you want your video to be saved, and that you have started editing this. If this is the case, the group will be shown with a green pencil or purple asterisk server icon. Click on the Record button on the object toolbar, and then select New Content from the drop-down menu. This will open a new tab in the browser window, which will have a title of Web Recorder. In the What do you want to record dialog box, click on the video tile to select this option. This will display a list of all of the tabs that are currently open in the browser window. Locate the tab for the application you want to record in this list, and click on it to select it. Click Next. The Web Recorder plugin icon changes to a Record button, and some basic instructions are shown in a pop-up dialog box. Do not close this dialog box, as that will prompt you to cancel the recording session. Click on the Record button. You are passed back to the Application tab, and the Recording Options dialog box is displayed. This consists of 3 tabs. To start, make sure you are on the Size tab. You need to specify the size you want the recording to be. To do this, either select a preset size from the Size preset field drop-down, or enter a specific size in the 2 content size fields and then click Apply Size. The browser content area will be resized to match this. By default, some pop-up dialog boxes will be displayed during the recording process, to provide additional instructions. If you don't want to see these, you can set the Show Recording Tips toggle button to off, and they won't be displayed. Click on Audio. If you want the video recording to include any sound triggered by the application, then set the Record tab Audio toggle button to on. If you want the video to also include audio from your microphone, then set the Record microphone toggle button to on. You would normally do this if you want to provide an audio narration for your recording. If you choose to record audio from the microphone, the device field is activated. This will initially specify the default audio recording device on your machine, but you can select another device from the drop-down list, if applicable. Click on Webcam. If you want to capture video from your webcam during the recording, then set the Record Webcam toggle button to on. A preview of how the webcam capture will appear in your recording is shown on the screen, and the remaining fields on the Webcam tab are opened for editing. This preview will change dynamically as you adjust the remaining settings. The device field will initially specify the default camera on your machine, but you can select another device from the drop-down list, if applicable. You can place the webcam overlay in a specific corner of the screen in the position field. Your choices are top right, which is the default, top left, bottom right, and bottom left. This applies to both recording and playback of the video. Be careful with this positioning, to ensure that it does not cover areas of the screen that you need to interact with. You will not be able to move this during recording. You can select the shape of the webcam overlay in the Shape field. This can be circle, rectangle, or rounded rectangle. Using circle will overlap less of the screen, as you can still click in the corner areas around it. You can select the size of the webcam overlay in the Size field. Options are small, medium, and large. Finally, to start your recording using these settings, click the Start Recording button at the bottom of the dialog box. If you chose to display the recording tips, a pop-up dialog box is displayed, providing some basic information about how to pause or finish recording. It also provides a link to the recording manual, where you can find additional help, if necessary. Click Got it. Let's go. To close this dialog box. Your recording will start as soon as you do this, so be ready. You can now perform the actions you want to record in the application, capturing audio and your webcam video at the same time, if that's what you chose to do. For this demonstration, we'll just show a couple of actions being executed, and then end our recording. As you record, a timer is shown on the plugin button.
When you have finished your recording, or just want to pause temporarily, click on the Pause, Finish Recording button.
A drop-down dialog box is displayed. Click Finish to finish recording. You could also click Pause to pause your recording temporarily. You can then restart recording by clicking on the Record button again. Alternatively, you could click Cancel to dismiss the dialog box and return to the recording in progress. Recording finishes, and your recorded video is shown in the Recording Preview dialog box on the screen. You can play this video, and scrub through it, to confirm that it has been recorded as expected. If you are happy with the video recording, click Next. Your other options are to click Record again to discard the recording and immediately start a new recording, of the same application, using the same options, or to click Discard Recording to discard the recording and return to Manager. You are prompted to enter a name, and optionally a description for the video. These are both stored in the metadata properties with the same names, in the of the media object for the recording. Click Save. A confirmation message is displayed. Close the Web Recorder tab and return to Manager by clicking on the Back to Manager button. You are passed back to Manager, which is automatically refreshed to show your new video. Note that this is stored as a media object in your work area. You can see the name and description you gave it, on the rightmost side of the screen. Use the vertical scroll bar to scroll down in the Properties area of the screen. Here, you can see that the context, product name, and product version properties required for context sensitivity in SAP Companion have all been captured for the recording. This may not be the case for non-SAP applications. Finally, don't forget to finish editing and publish the video when you are ready.